Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. You are always most welcome. Well, today another one of these. I'm trying not to laugh because I'm just about to film this, having just filmed the Gangsters review, and it just made me chuckle because it's so good, so clever, so brilliantly moulded, so brilliantly conceived. This is going to be more of the same, I'm sure, but this time a bit more serious. It's the sort of stormtrooper, these trench stormtrooper flanking teams that the Germans set up in World War One, and it's Zum Angriff Vorwarts, to attack forward. So you've got four figures here, and I believe it comes with weapons and a bit of trench, I understand, as well, a bit of the trench wall. Well, when we say trench, the Germans' version of a trench in World War One was more of a dugout, much more sophisticated and wood-lined, as you can see here. They used to be very, very substantial, and it used to reduce the problems of the rats and the moisture problems that the British trenches tended to always be beset with. The Germans always really made the trench quite habitable, and basically a good reinforcing by using wood. Not quite sure how they actually obtained this wood. It just sounds like German ingenuity to me, but anyway. So these guys they've got gas masks on. Ooh, they look like aliens, don't they? And you can see on the side here, so this is kit numbers, obviously it's a 35th scale kit, 35723, and on the side we have got we've got a couple of them that are carrying grenades, so that their job was to attack the opposition trenches and outflank them, take control of the trench. Got a big machine gun here. You've got a grenadier here with a stick grenade in each hand even. So there's plenty of weapons going around here. It looks like it's going to be an absolute stonkingly good kit, this, I think. Something, especially, it actually shows in the background, have you noticed? There's actually a British tank, so they're actually trying to take on the British tanks. Ooh, good luck with that then. I know the British tanks, Mark 1 tanks, weren't that brilliant, but they didn't have any competition, did they? Do you know what I mean? And if they were well armoured, as long as it wasn't hit by an artillery round, big one, they were pretty strong, So I don't fancy the chances chucking grenades around and carrying a machine gun into the fire of a British tank. That's dangerous stuff. And of course the Germans eventually developed the Panzers, didn't they? Anyway, enough talk. Let's get this open and have a look at what we've got. I'm looking forward to this. I thought it looked really good. Another one of these brilliant kits from ICM, just getting better and better and better. ICM just seem to improve every month, don't they, to be honest? They really are. If they keep this up, they're going to be Manufacturer of the Year again. I'm not prejudging it, I'm not saying that will happen, but it's looking that way so far. And we're almost halfway through the year. And they're just on a different level, aren't they? Look at this. Oh, this is too good. Again, they go to the trouble of doing the artwork. They make the effort with all the historical data, and they tell you a story. And it says, Zum Angriff Vorwarts. During World War One, the German army first deployed assault units during the Battle of Verdun. Initially, these groups consisted of 3-man teams, and their tactics focused on flanking enemy trench positions. What I said, isn't it? The soldiers were equipped with sharpened entrenching tools, daggers, bayonets, knives, and grenades carried in large specialised bags. Wow. The experience gained from these early operations led to the formation of dedicated assault companies, which became permanent elements within the German divisions. By 1918, many formations of the German Imperial Army had their own assault battalions. This is where the stormtroopers came from. No, not the Star Wars ones, okay. I know that's what everybody thought that for a second, didn't they? It goes on to say, so these battalions would typically be composed of assault companies, an infantry gun battery, light mortar units and flamethrower detachments. Assault troops often operated in conditions where chemical weapons were used. Although the German army was the first to employ chemical warfare agents, the Allies caught up quickly, and the German soldiers themselves were forced to experience the effects of gas attacks, and hence they're wearing gas masks. So brilliant. What a good write-up that is. Oh, this is... they're doing it again. This is just brilliant. Look at this. Oh, I'll tell you what, the other manufacturer's going to have to pull the socks up to keep up with ICM the way they're going at the moment. Look at this. So you've got a sprue with all the figures on, you've got a sprue with the actual trench on it, sprue with what looks like, what's that? Is that the way? Oh, we'll see that when we get to it anyway. Sprue of weapons, and it shows you here how to build up your trench, and it's got two sides as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Sandbags on the top and everything. That looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to check for you. Before I go any further, I think I should check how much this kit retails for. I'm thinking it's about £30 in my head. Let me check. Because I think there's so much in here. It's like it's going to be one of those kits that what's not to like, you know. Have we got a price from anybody? Bum bum bum. Else Hobby's got a price for it. What are they saying? £22. It's incredible value. That's a lot less. That's that's like almost 45% less than what I thought it was going to cost. Jesus, that's incredible. Right, excellent. It's got a nice, kind of a more bulky, more substantial instruction book as well. So we've got here some colour call-outs and diagrams showing your kind of, I want to call it a Stormtrooper, the one that's got the machine gun. It's like a Maxim, isn't it? I forget what you call the German gun. It doesn't actually say. Sorry, I've gone too far now. It doesn't actually say what it is, does it? And then, look at this. These guys, you see these guys rushing out of the fog or out of the smoky mustard gas clouds, which is the last thing you want to smell and the last thing you want to see. Look at this. Running with grenades in each hand. Oh my goodness. These, and there's it. This guy's got a Mauser. It's a Mauser pistol. That's amazing. So how many figures are there? 6 figures. Is that right? Or is it just different angles? No, there's 4 figures. It's just showing you at different angles. It's just a little bit for the painting purpose. That's one guy. Yeah. That's another guy. And this is the third guy. And then you've got the machine gun that we've already seen. That looks amazing. Let's have a look at the plastic. Quite a lot of plastic actually. There's quite a few sprays in here. This is incredible. £22. This is a bargain. One of the best value kits of the year so far. So that's what it is. It's the gas mask. It's the faces that's on this separate sprue. That's why I couldn't quite make out what they were. Oh, isn't it ghoulish? Gas mask faces. Gee, my goodness. Yeah, it looks really quite haunting, doesn't it? Really. Wow. Scary stuff. Okay, that's that. Then you've got your figures here. Look at this with grenades in their hand. Oh my goodness, look at that. Potato masher grenades. Gee, this is the one that's got the Mauser. Now these figures, there's a little bit of flash here. I'm just suspecting, without checking on scale mates, I'm thinking this is a slightly older tool. The figures are low, only the figures I'm talking about. And I think the trench is probably a newer tool, so it's a little bit flashier. Yeah, it's a bit different to what we're used to. Not quite as clean perhaps, but nevertheless, they've got these putty type boots, a bit like the British ones, aren't they actually? We've got faces here. My camera has got the little detector crosshair on both faces, so it knows it's a human face. And then over on this side, 2 more. Wow. Got a couple of hands over here. Max Spygraves, you need hands. Show me age there. This guy's got a moustache, can you see that? Got a big moustache. Looks like a handlebar type one, isn't it? Look at that. And then, as I say, there's a Mauser pistol, machine pistol. Fantastic. Okay. Then we've got 2 lots of this sprue, which is the weapon sprue. I think this is an older tooling, pretty sure. So you've got your square heads, Gazunder style helmets. The older amongst you will know what I'm talking about. You've got there a broom handle Mauser. Can you see that? Here. Mauser standard broom handle stock. Look at that. And a Luger, a long barrel Luger. Jeez, these are really good. And a load of bayonets. You've got it's like is that right for World War One? I don't think it is. I'm not sure this is right for World War One. It's like a machine pistol, machine gun. Not sure that's a World War One item. But then over here you've got more of the same. You've got another. Oh, it's a Luger. I beg your pardon. It's actually a Luger with a stock. Wow, that's cool. And then you've got your machine gun here. That's really cool. And you've got trench spades, shovel, I should say. You got water good, ammunition packs. Amazing. That's really cool. And then we have our trench. And this has got the sandbags on top. Just look at that. Isn't that good? And then you got your planking for the side wall of the trench. As I say, they're really more of a dugout, but look at the way they've done the planking. Isn't that realistic? You paint that brown and get some wash on that, it's going to pop. Absolutely amazing. On the other side, you've got, this is the other side of the top of the, with the other sandbags on the opposite side. And again, and those two actually identical. They are. In fact, the sprues are both identical. But the planking, it's got this unevenness about it. It really is going to pop when you put a wash on that. It's going to be brilliant. Yeah, do it brown, then do a little bit of dry brushing with some perhaps darker brown, and then just put a wash on it and it'll just leap out at you. Fantastic. Well, that's amazing. It really is. It's not the cleanest looking. There is hints of flash here and there which I haven't seen before. So I'm thinking what we have here is a slight combo set actually, with some soldiers and maybe some sprues that have been used previously. I'm not sure though. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. I think I think I'm being a bit harsh actually. I think that the actual figures are new. I think they are. I think I might just check it on scale mates in a second just to satisfy, because I'd like to know where we are with it. But certainly on the weapons and the trench, it does look a little bit like it might be an older tool. But again, for £22, such a lot of kit there for 22 quid. In this day and age, that's really amazing value. Superb. Fantastic, aren't they? Another masterpiece. Can we get a good score? Let's have a look. Let's just have a little look. It'll take me a moment. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at exactly what they're saying. It says it's a new tool, 2026 new tool. That's what it says. That's it. Just looks a bit different. The tooling looks a little bit different to me, but I've got to say it's a fantastic set for them at £22. You've got some really nice figures there. Brilliant set of weapons, lots of weapons. Some of those weapons I think are a bit later than World War One, but yeah, clearly the Lugers and the Mausers and things, that's absolutely fine. The machine gun, really nice. I'm not going to give it 10 out of 10 because there were some bits of flash here and there, so I'm going to give it 9.5 out of 10 because the value is 10 out of 10, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant set, and you can make your own diorama with the whole of the So you can make yourself a complete full trench, or you can have it like it showed, like a corner. A diorama in itself. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, ICM. 9.5 out of 10. Hope you'll give me 10 out of 10. Gives me a thumbs up. Thank you very much for joining me. Another great, wonderful product that they've sent us through. Very kind of them to let us see that. So that is kit number 35723. I'm sure you pick it up for around 20 quid if you play your cards right, to be honest. Good luck with that anyway, and have some fun building that and into a proper World War One set. Don't forget I had the Miracle on the Marne set as well. So, you know, those would go together absolutely perfectly. They really would. Absolutely amazing. Perfect combo. Perfect combo. Great stuff. Great stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to ding the notification bell, and don't forget to become a member if you would like to as well. Lots of benefits. We have a show every other Tuesday at least, and every other one of those is a live show, members only. We will also have some shows that will be members only chat, where only members will be allowed to chat, and more on that soon, but it's not going to be, that won't become the norm, don't worry. Just giving the members a little bit extra, that's all. And of course we have the gallery with the members' own work in it, which is proving very popular. Very interesting as well. So thank you for all that. Keep it coming. Membership's coming. Keep your own fine work coming as well. And until next time, thanks very much for watching me. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.